Hello everybody, welcome back to more of the Western Kentucky Dynasty in NCAA 13, and we are against UL-Lafayette. This is a pretty tough game for Western Kentucky. UL-Lafayette's a pretty good team. They're tough at home, especially I really like their stadium. They have a really nice stadium, and they're actually one of the teams I was considering picking for this for a Dynasty series on my channel, but obviously they lost out to Western Kentucky. And here, nice little bootleg play for the quarterback to, or I guess, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so they are running all over us on their first drive, just going right down the field. But then we get a big sack, just right through the middle. And I don't know how you say his name, Chio Ketty something. But then the receiver drops the ball in the end zone, so it's 4th and goal. They'll settle for the field goal, so the Ragin Cajuns, they take the 3-0 lead in the first quarter. But 3rd and 5 now on our next drive. We've got Jack Doyle right there over the middle. Sure-handed tight end. And now we set up in the Wildcat with Keyshawn Simpson at Wildcat quarterback. Breaks tackle, and he is gone. And that was James Morrow, the quarterback, who threw a big block to give Simpson that run, and I don't know what was with that freeze I just saw a minute ago. Anyway, but we take the 7-3 lead, and they're taking a shot downfield, but Tyree Robinson, our outstanding defensive back, he is so solid over there, and they go to the same side again, but this time we were getting burned, and luckily we got some help over the top from our safety, Keontae Young, making it 4th down. So we get the ball now, and we check down to Keyshawn Simpson, as all our other receivers were so heavily covered on that play. But that was a great play for us. So you may notice that some of the players aren't like on the depth chart in real life where they are maybe in the game. I mean, these rosters I have came out, they were released sometime in August, so it is what it is. The players that I have on the depth chart starting that maybe aren't starting in real life or anything. We get a nice sack here. But yeah, it is what it is, and that's how it's going to be. But they get an option play here. Should have been stopped in the backfield. Really should have, and we just couldn't do anything. This running back was tearing my defense to shreds. He was just... I mean, I couldn't stop this guy, except for this play, which will make it 3rd and goal. He was injured on this play. Alonzo Harris, that's his name. I couldn't remember his first name. But, yeah, he got injured on that play. They have a wide-open receiver in the end zone, and it's overthrown, so they'll settle for a field goal again. And a kind of a busted play action, but then we find our tight end, who's wide open, and he's just not fast enough to take it all the way. But Ryan Wallace, the senior out of Bowling Green, Kentucky. Bowling Green, Kentucky is where Western Kentucky is located, so hometown kid there. But then what the heck am I doing here? It's just stupidity upon stupidity. Fumble gets recovered by the lineman, thankfully, but we're set up with 2nd and 23 now. Like, I'm pretty sure I was looking at the depth chart a couple weeks ago, so I don't know how up to date I am on this, but I didn't see John Evans anywhere at all, so I don't know if he transferred, quit the team, or what, but I didn't see him. I could be wrong. I might have just missed his name somewhere, but I was looking on the official website and they couldn't find him, so whatever. This time they go with the option, and a bad pitch sets up a huge loss, so that drive would stall because of that play, and we go back to Simpson, who's just been an outstanding back all season. I love backs like him, so fun to play with, and Doyle with the impressive catch. And so then we bounce Evans. Evans, he's good, and then he fumbles it, so I pretty much jinxed it there. He's good, and then he fumbles it. Disappointment, he puts his hand on his helmet. But they're going to review it. They decide to review the fumble, so this was me on the edge of my seat at this point, and the play would, in fact, be overturned, so we keep the ball. Apparently he was down, and then the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage. Hadn't seen that in this year's game yet, but look at Simpson busting a nice gain for almost a 1st down. And find Vasquez, the senior out of Chula Vista, California. He's been a solid receiver, and why not give it to Simpson for the touchdown there? And watch him just do a little move there. Boom. Touchdown, City. So we take the 17-6 lead now late in the second quarter. Their backup halfback Carter getting some nice yardage for the first down. Trying to get some pressure off the edge there. And Peoples, probably one of the funnier names I've seen, Peoples, fumbles it, and our lineman Quantra Smith just runs sideways. I wanted to get out of bounds, actually, just because. And guess what they're going to do on this play? Guess what? They're going to review this fumble as well. So we'll see. Was he down? Well, we can't see because it didn't show anything. But yes, it's a makeup call, everybody, because he was apparently down. So they will hold on to the ball. Same exact thing that happened to us. And so now they're going to make us pay for that. So they'll get a chance for a field goal here right at the end of the first half, basically, 17-9. So now they're within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion of this game. And there's Big Red getting all funky. And we're starting to pick up on their little option game here. So it's not really a surprise anymore. Our defense is ready for it. And look at this. Look at this play. He goes up with an amazing jump. Peterson, you are the man. It is Kareem Peterson out of Lewisburg, Tennessee. And yes, I have a piece of paper, if you can't hear it, that I wrote down all the information for the players so that I can reference it, because I don't memorize their names. So take that. We got sacked, so now it's 3rd and 16 and a bad throw. They had great coverage on that play. Couldn't do anything on that drive. So middle of the third quarter-ish, I accidentally took control of the defender there. I didn't mean to, and Quantra Smith is going to injure the quarterback, Terrence Broadway. He's been a pain in the butt all day, so the backup quarterback's going to come in. We're trying to get in his face, make him, a little nervous there, and we stop him. So good for us. And James Morrow, he's not the fastest guy, but he can run when he needs to. I like to scramble with him every once in a while. So we give Morrow a breather and let Simpson do the work for about a 10-yard gain. So I like the 1-2 punch we have with Evans and Simpson. It's really working nicely. We give Simpson most of the carries. I just lost my train of thought because look at this play by Rico Brown. Pure speed on that play. Pure speed. And Evans running hard. Love to see that. And so we do the hard count and draw them offside, so it's a free play, and we get the touchdown. So I wasn't afraid to take a chance with that play because they committed the penalty, so it's a free play. We declined the penalty, obviously, because we got the touchdown. So 24-9 in the fourth quarter. Things are looking good, but Harris, he returns to the game in the fourth quarter to try and make some plays. And look at Carter now, fighting his way, yards after the carry on that one. And this, I love this play. I love the animation there. You saw the running back just driving his legs. I wish we'd see more of those kind of animations when guys are met hard like that. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought here, but we get in the face of the quarterback and force an overthrow on 4th down. So it's a turnover on downs, and now we're just playing run the clock down. My favorite time of the game when you can just run the clock down. So we settle for a field goal, trying to run as much time off the clock as we can. 27-9 late in the fourth quarter. So now something weird is happening, but Quantra Smith, he does it, breaks the single season record for sacks in a season or something with 6. So he's had a good season as our defensive end. He's been fun to play with. And look at this. Mr. Vince Williams, the junior out of Alpharetta, Georgia, doesn't quite have enough speed to take it to the house. I wanted to pick 6 just because, but that's okay because we'd run the clock out. Final 27-9. Our defense has just been so solid all season. I might do some testing with some sliders before I start my next season. We only have one game left in the regular season against North Texas. That is our next game and final of the regular season, as I stated. And we'll probably have a bowl game. We'll we've got the record. I think we've got a good enough record that'll get us into a bowl game. So, but I think I might do some testing in some exhibition games to see if I can maybe. I don't know. Maybe I just have a good defense. I don't know. I've always been pretty good at defense, especially play calling. Not to toot my own horn, but there's Simpson, player of the game. What a game he had. What a game. So we pick up a big road win, and we will play our final game, which is at home against North Texas. And then we'll hit our bowl game in the off-season and hopefully advance to Season 2 shortly. So, like I said, I'm going to do some testing. I don't think I'm going to really change my sliders. I really like where they're at. I might bump a few things for the computer's offense slightly just to give it a little bit more of a push. As you can see here, we just ran all over their defense. Perfect. Perfect. So, yeah, great game. Only 3 field goals our defense allowed, so... Yeah, I mean, I really like the defensive unit this team has. I mean, I'm using the same sliders in an online Dynasty that I'm running with some buddies of mine. And I'm playing as UTEP, and I've been torched several times, so I guess Western Kentucky just has a good defense. I don't know, but at least within the Sun Belt, I mean, when I played Alabama and Kentucky, I kind of got destroyed, but anyway, Alonzo Harris, look at that, 13 rushes at 118 yards, but they didn't do so well when they had to pass the ball, so yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this, and we're starting to get to wrapping up the first season in this dynasty. It's taken a little bit longer than I would have liked, but it's just how it goes sometimes, and hopefully we'll run through Season 2 a little bit quicker, but for now, let's just focus on what's coming up next. We got North Texas. You can check out the team stats, and with that, I will be signing off. See you guys around next time.